All right, now we're gonna have a tutorial on how to boost spring sponge, tensor sponge, cake sponge, whatever you guys call it. Uh, Dignix 05 is what we're gonna use. It's 2.1 millimeter. It's good on the back end and it's red. So how to boost, tensor, cake, ESN, whatever? You don't. All right, thank you all for watching. I'm just kidding. Anyways, actually you don't have to, right? If you want more power, you can put more glue layers and it'll give you more power. But if you have like around 48 degrees ESN or anything that is in the Dignix series that's a little bit hard, you can put one layer of booster on it. But over boosting a tensor or cake, whatever, will destroy the support of the sponge. So when you play it, it will all become mushy and stuff. So to prevent that, we're gonna have a lot of base or glue layers before you boost it, right? So what I will do is 3 layers of glue before I put one layer of hyphen black, right? Like once again, this depends on hardness, right? If this is a 10G05, I am not boosting it because it will probably destroy the support of the sponge. Dignix, maybe 1 layer. Own IC, definitely 1 layer. Own IC, you can do 1 layer. 10G hard, 1 layer, right? ESN, so anything around 48 to 50 or more, you can go 1 layer, right? Anything less than 48, 47, don't bother, right? You're gonna destroy the support. So in long range rallies, it will probably like fall off, right? So, yeah, so make sure you have 3 layers to 2 layers at least of glue before you put 1 layer of booster. You don't want the booster to be soaked in too fast. It'll probably destroy the sponge as well. So everything we're doing is precautionary. So we're not destroying the support of the sponge. The ball will have a little bit more venom, a little bit more kick and spin, and a little bit more explosive power. Rather than completely trying to change the characteristic of the sponge like a Hurricane 3, where the difference is night and day because you're putting at least 2 layers, 2 thick layers on that thing, right? So this is just like to enhance. Once again, anything like 10 energy, normal 10 energy, like don't bother, right? I think the last time I did it was Resonator C48 and C53. Those 2 are hard enough that you can put it there. So yeah, this is a first glue layer, and now we wait 30 minutes for the second, and then 30 minutes later to do the third. All right, so this is now the second layer as a base. I'm just gonna put paper towel like underneath the sponge, so it's like a hack. Make sure my hand is not dirty and all that stuff. Anyways, all right, so second layer of glue. Make sure you have at least 2 to 3 layers of glue before you boost, or you're trying to destroy the support of the sponge. Yeah, so this will be the second. I'm not gonna put as much because I think the first layer I put too much. Anyways, so this much is good. You go spread it evenly. I'm just gonna do it a bit fast here. It's nothing to it. It's the same thing as the first layer. Usually the first layer you can put a lot because the sponge is bare, so it's soaking up more glue. Second layer is glue on top of glue, so you don't need as much. It doesn't soak in much. Yeah, you just need to spread it evenly. A decently medium to thin layer, you're good to go. Same thing as the third layer. You don't want too much. Make sure it's all even and stuff. All right, this looks decent. It's pretty even. And now we'll wait 30 minutes for the final layer before we boost it. All right, peace. All right, so it's been 30 minutes. Last layer of glue, the third and final layer of glue to use as a base before we go boosting. And yeah, so not too much. And brush evenly. Do it fast again. This video is gonna be long. I'm just really trying to be very comprehensive and just going through every single step so you guys can see. And yeah, so decently thin layer, you can see here. Nothing to it. Still sick, by the way. Got sick like 3 times in a row. Very awful, but we out here, we good. Almost Christmas, oh well. So yeah, pretty evenly. Doesn't have to be like super exact, but and after 30 minutes, we're gonna have a layer of booster on top of this, and then wait for, I would say, like at least a day, because the more base and more glue layer you put before you put on booster, the slower the booster will soak into the sponge, so the longer time it will take. All right, see you guys in 30 minutes. All right, so it's been 30 minutes, so 1 layer of booster, 1 thin to medium layer, because you don't want to destroy the support of the sponge on these Tensor rubbers, right? So yeah, 1 layer of HIFU black, or you can use Kailin, you can use Falco Tempo, Falco Tempo Long, Falco Tempo Platinum, all kinds of boosters, right? Simu, whatever. I just have black. Actually, I do have platinum, but platinum with like 3 layers as a base will take literally like 3 days for it to dry. So we're gonna do 1 thin layer of HIFU black, and that's it. God, I'm doing a bad job. Hold on. Really brush it. I don't have to worry about getting it outside the sponge because there's a paper towel underneath it. So, oh well. Anyways, I think this is good. So, I'll wait like a day for this to completely soak in dry. And that's it. Alright, I'll show you guys the results later. Alright, so this is like almost 12 hours. You can see that it's almost dried. I'm gonna wait for like another 12 hours. This is not super domed. This is just domed a little bit, right? Because we don't want to destroy the support of the sponge. So that is the point. You only boost a little bit. Alright, thank you all for watching. I'm gonna assemble this later in the video on a Viscaria. So I usually put another layer of glue on this and then 2 more on the blade and then attach them together. Alright, see you.